Rockstar just confirmed their new massive multi-part DLC update for GTA Online coming this month. Players have been waiting eagerly on some news, and today on the show we just got confirmation of several new improvements, vehicle updates, and economy updates coming to GTA Online with this new winter DLC for 2022, plus some more exciting news on what's going to happen in 2023 and beyond. Today on the show we're going to be breaking down all of these confirmed content changes coming with this new DLC, so let's get into it. If you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar games, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So while we jump in, there's lots of DLC intel we're going to be talking about in this video. Rockstar also followed up with some announcements about the heist challenge that I quickly want to mention to you guys first. You can follow along by checking out Rockstar's Newswire, linked in the description below. They start off their Newswire by saying, "With this year drawing to a close, we'd like to thank our devoted community of enterprising criminals, creators, and competitors in Grand Theft Auto Online and provide some details on what is still to come. It's been incredible to see everyone snap Maddox of UFOs above the Los Santos skyline in our biggest Halloween event ever, rep their favorite soda in the battle between Sprunk and E-Cola, enjoy featured races and modes from talented creators around the world via the community series, and most recently score an incredible $4 trillion collectively in the heist challenge. As a result of that absolutely staggering take in the heist challenge, a new vehicle in the upcoming GTA Online update, the retro-styled the Class A Tahoma Coupe, will be made available to all players for a limited period later this month. And as you can see, this is what it looks like on screen. Something you may notice here is the real-time ray-traced reflections that are going to be in this new update, pointed out by Videotech, but also mentioned back in May by TezFun2, who said that ray trace ambient occlusion and reflection occlusion are listed as settings in GTA5, but they're disabled on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S systems, and that Rockstar would likely enable them once the PC version receives the ray tracing treatment. Right now, so far, we don't have confirmation on that just yet, but let's move on to some of the other things we have to talk about today, building off a suite of adjustments made earlier this year, and as part of our continued commitment to make improvements based largely on player feedback. This December's GTA Online update will add a wide range of new improvements to free mode and beyond, many of which were submitted directly by players via the GTA Online feedback website. So jumping into our general improvements. Get your favorite iFruit contacts faster, select which contacts to display or hide via the interaction menu. I think that's going to be something that's going to make a lot of players happy in this game. But moving on, the Benefactor Terabyte can be used to launch business cell missions in all session types, including invite-only sessions, which is awesome. Take on Agatha's casino story missions as a solo operator by visiting the management office of the Diamond Casino and Resort. And the change here is that these missions previously required at least 2 players, and now you can play those solo, so that's just more content solo players can play without trying to find randoms in a matchmaking session. And PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X will add ray trace reflections, rendering real-time reflections on many surfaces via the Fidelity Mode graphics setting, and that's kind of what I talked about earlier when we showed off the new Class A Tahoma Coupe that's coming to the game. We also have a bunch of new vehicle updates that are coming to GTA Online. New vehicle purchases will arrive in your garage faster than before, which is good news. You don't have to wait around a minute or two before that vehicle actually shows up in your garage. You can select customized weaponized vehicles now that can be used in races where appropriate, but the weapons will be disabled outside of GTA races. So that's something to know right there. This is something smaller, but bicycles will be added to the list of vehicles that can be requested from your personal garage when you're calling the mechanic. If you're just in the mood to go on a cycling trip, then you can definitely do that, because now you can call your bicycles from the mechanic option in your contacts. Players on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S can enjoy full access to how's special works without needing to complete how's introductory race, which is something if you haven't done yet now, it seems like you will not need to do very soon. We also have some economy updates coming to GTA Online that I want to mention. Completing vehicle cargo cell missions in public sessions will award a high demand bonus, bringing this in line with all other business activities, while payouts on smuggler cell missions will be permanently tripled. These are huge economy updates that I think players are going to be really excited to hear about. They wanted to get the high demand bonus for those cargo cell missions because that's something that was just kind of like not done in this game and just kind of outright ignored up until now since import export. And, you know, talking about Smuggler's Run, this update is going to heavily focus around Blaine County and potentially Ron here in game, with some new misfits and other characters that Rockstar says is coming later on this Newswire. But one of the important things here is your smuggler cell missions now. You're going to be making permanently triple more money with this business. This is a business that's been lacking because it's so much work for such little pay, and while it could be fun for some players to try out, you're just losing a lot of money over the long term while you're playing this content because it pays so little, but now with the triple bonus, it makes it a lot more worth it. Is Kaio still going to be king compared to grinding smugglers run sell missions even with triple money? Yes, Kaio's still going to be better, but at the same time, if you're interested in playing smugglers run content, you're going to be making triple more money now, so that's awesome. But Rockstar also says get more of what you want faster with an across the board increase in the GTA value of shark cards, or the GTA money value of shark cards. Starting today, all shark card denominations have been boosted by 20 to 25% when purchased directly in GTA Online or via any of the other platform stores. For special GTA Plus shark card members, this is on top of the current 15% bonus for GTA money. This is some news that we talked about last week on the channel. It was very brief because we didn't have a confirmation from Rockstar yet, but this seems to be confirmed and it's now active. We have other new changes coming. These experience improvements and more will arrive alongside the next GTA Online update for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC coming later this month in December. Take a walk on the wild side of Blaine County in the first installment of a massive multi-part update, taking you across the expanse of southern San Andreas, featuring some familiar faces and a new trope of entrepreneurial misfits on a mission to expand the minds of the citizens of Los Santos, one trip at a time, plus expect a fleet of new vehicles, world events, new contact missions, and more. So I just want to talk about some of the biggest changes. The biggest takeaway here for me is that this DLC update is a multi-part DLC, meaning this is not going to be the last time we see this content. We've seen Rockstar convert Red Dead Online into more of a monthly styled event system instead of weekly events, and while that game isn't getting any major DLC updates for this year, this could be Rockstar's way of extending GTA Online's drip feed and DLC drip feed while also creating more replay value and login value for players. Depending on what else there is to actually come, we could get maybe 2 or even 3 months out of consistent content updates with this major piece of DLC that's going to be coming potentially each month. That's just my speculation here, but we're clearly going to have part 1 coming this month and then maybe January or February. Hopefully this stuff lasts through the next summer DLC that we're going to be getting, where the drip feed is more than just a weekly vehicle, right? Each month there's like a new expansion coming with this update, you know, part 1, 2, and 3, whatever the case is. I find it very interesting that Rockstar is marketing this update that way, because we're going to see probably more monthly changes coming, where this DLC, you could say we're only getting a part of it initially, but it seems like this part could be, you know, the summer update from 2022 size with criminal enterprises, and then we're going to be getting that a couple times over with new changes. This update coming in December is focused on Blaine County. I'm sure we're going to see a Los Santos styled update or monthly update, whatever the case is, coming up next, something like that. Also, something I find very interesting, this is just something I pointed out on Twitter, that Rockstar times their updates perfectly. Psychedelics like MDMA, psilocybin, and more are well on the road to becoming legalized for select treatments and therapeutic use, and the core of this DLC revolves around the same resurgence of these psychedelics in Western culture. I find that Rockstar always hits the nail on the head here, and like they say in their Newswire themselves, they say take a walk on the wild side of Blaine County in the first installment of this update, taking you across the expanse of southern San Andreas, featuring some familiar faces and a trope of entrepreneurial misfits on a mission to expand the minds of the citizens of Los Santos, one trip at a time. So it seems like that acid lab that was leaked is going to be coming true as well. But with that said, we're going to be talking about more later on the channel. If you guys have any other questions, I'd love to talk with you guys and hear your thoughts on this update in the comments below. With that said, hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks. We'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. You're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. That being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.